like I said, we're not really looking at the clinical side of things, but um, we are at least they're not at least our patients are not falling through the cracks from a navigation standpoint.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. So a little bit about your background and what how we met. You were more in the food insecurity space, and access to food, specifically working on your own startup with access to food and improving the foods like life cycle essentially across the further communities. And we met on that. How are you integrating that into this new startup, and but besides housing, so it seems like housing is a lot of what you're working on, but how is that of you that you're viewing that?
Yeah, and I think when I joined forward slash team, they already had a national vendor um, already kind of as a partner. But as kind of our work evolved, and as we talked to our patients were telling us, hey, this solution is not enough, and we're not really utilizing the solution. And so it's, I guess, my role locally from a food standpoint has evolved to how do I find a local solution that better fits the needs that they have, which is, hey, some of them don't want to have to take stuff from a produce box and prepare the meals because they're just coming out of housing insecurity, right? So, how do we meet them where they are and gradually get them to where they want to be, their preferences? And so, we're working with a couple local organizations here that one can give shelf stable and produce items. And then the secondary thing is ready to eat meals that are both nutritious or healthier and also easier to manage and very they have a whole culinary team that's repurposing or redirecting food waste. So it's a huge social impact kind of play for them, and for us it's a win because it's a local organization that we can support through our contracted dollars, right? So um, also spurring local economic development, which kind of tied to my original concept that you and I um, had met previously and back in Durham.
Yeah,